Can we talk about Teddy? Because
No,
Teddy,
I prefer not to.
I know, no, I
No, no,
know,
no, no,
but so many
no.
people hate Teddy that that's what keeps her relevant.
No, no, no. I think that's a different thing. That's not hate. That's like I hate to be bored. That's not I don't hate like the she makes me laugh. Like she was like aghast at like two women kissing each other, potentially hooking up last season. She was like, "What? Denise and what?" Like I mean, it really that said so much about her to me. Also, we can call Teddy boring. I mean, the if we were able to show on this show her all in diet practice and all the stuff that got raised about that. Now, to me, that's a great storyline that I would love to see Teddy defend herself because Teddy does not defend herself very well.
No.
Teddy is not good at speaking. Teddy is like, she's, and not even, she, it's just, Teddy's like the redheaded stepchild. Like, and it's fun. I love making fun of Teddy. Teddy is somebody that I love making fun of, but also I think when you then it's like Erica Jane when you then get into harming other people and making money off of that, it gets like into this really dicey situation where it's like, ah, man, like I don't know if I want to keep you on here and potentially bringing in new clients to your diet stuff. I mean, I feel like gives it a weird platform.
Yeah, but I feel like with like there's something about I don't like Teddy, and she's had some very unnice things to say about me on her podcast. So
Wait, for real?
yeah,
Oh, what'd she say?
she did. Well, I interviewed Jillian Michaels, and I asked Jillian what she thought of the whole like all in with Teddy scandal. And Jillian's like, well, is she a registered dietitian? And I said, no, she's not a registered dietitian. And then Jillian was like, well, I think, these people like Teddy just need to stay in their own lane. And like, she said something to that effect. And then it got picked up in Us Weekly that Jillian Michaels slams Teddi Mellencamp and tells her to stay in her own lane. And it like went everywhere in the press. And which you're welcome, Teddy, because no one was fucking talking about you prior to that after you left Housewives. This was a couple months ago. And then she went on her podcast and said that I baited Jillian Michaels into saying something bad because I was trying to make press. And that's what these podcasters do is they try to bait their guests into, I don't know, she just
I wish I baited guests more. Like I mean, like sometimes I'm like, ah, man, I wish I'd. I mean, but like I'm not looking to get into any kind of podcast war or even have like Teddy even know who I am. But at the same time, I will say, like, it got announced that she possibly could be coming back to Beverly Hills for like an episode or whatever through Kyle. And if and when she does, I already have a guest lined up that it's part of All In that will be reading her text messages. We'll be reading like because I just think that needs if you're going to have the fame part of it and you're going to be on national, then you're also going to have to deal with the other part of it.
yeah.
Like this isn't something made up. These things are happening, and this is something that you gotta be careful. And if she is profiting off of this, I mean, I still want to know how her husband's security company was the one that was watching Kyle's house and all her purses got stolen. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I want more about that.
There were so many good storylines that we could have really delved into with Teddy, like the all in stuff, really dived into more of the security stuff that I don't think we really got. All we got was Teddy trying to point the finger and hold other people accountable. And I would have loved to have seen her in the hot seat being held accountable the way we're seeing Erica having to speak for herself this season.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been great, but at the same time, I do think it'll be, and this is me just being honest, it will be more entertaining to watch Erica defend
Yeah.
herself than it ever would have been to watch Teddi defend herself. Teddi would not have held up to any of it. I mean, we saw her cry with the first or second episode last season when Sutton said, I thought Teddi was boring, and then she was like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Like, I mean, which was hysterical, but like we know she doesn't do well with any kind of like critical eye on her. So
That's why it would have been enjoyable to watch her squirm.
it would have been, like here's the deal. I don't care at the end of the day if they take somebody or leave somebody. I'm going to watch these shows regardless. But what I do want though is I want if somebody's kept or left, I want it to be because the production really thought about it. They really talked it out. They really said, what could we possibly get from this person? I want to know that work is being put into that. Like I do. Like I want to know they are really thinking this through. Because if not, and it's just like, well, just like it's less work if we keep her. Like I want these shows to like I really want them to be. I want them to hold up and I want them to stand the test of time. So like I want them to put the work in, and they might be. It just sometimes feels like they're not, and it's like they're taking the easy way out sometimes.